Hey guys, I'm Kendall Clement, and welcome back to Gallivanting Kendall. There has been an important change in the tourist visa policy here in the Philippines. Apparently, it's somewhat controversial. Today, I'm going to tell you what that change is and why I suspect it's making some noise. Never miss another one of my videos. Send me an email at gallivanting.kendall23@gmail.com and in the subject line put "add me," and I will add you to my email list so you can be notified before YouTube notifications of my video releases. Again, that address is gallivanting.kendall23@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let's ride. First, let me start this video by saying that I have only ever had good and positive experiences at any Bureau of Immigration office I have ever been to. The officers have always been nice and very, very helpful. Now that I've said that, for anyone who's new here in the Philippines, this is not like going into the DMV in the US where you have people who hate their jobs, hate their lives, have terrible attitudes, and are intent on making your life miserable. Bureau of Immigration offices here in the Philippines are not like that. These people want to help you. In fact, most Filipinos really do like foreigners. Just be nice and you'll have a pleasant experience. Okay, so it has come to my attention that there has been a change in the policy regarding the tourist visa. Before I get into the details, I want to tell you that I went to the Bureau of Immigration office at G Mall today here in Cebu to interview an immigration officer I had known from a previous visit. I was sitting at his desk, which is near the entrance. I was all set to start the interview when a woman in uniform walks in and he introduces her to me as his chief. He asked her if he could do the interview and she said, sure. She was very friendly and smiling like most BOI officers I've encountered. I asked her if I could interview her. She said she was just coming back from the CR and that she was in the middle of an immigration interview online. Well, I was just about to start the interview again when another woman appeared from around the corner about 20 feet away and motioned to the officer I was talking to. He walked over to her, came back and sincerely apologized and told me he could not do the interview. I could tell by the look on his face that he was deeply disappointed and he did not want to tell me that he could not do the interview, but he really could not do the interview. He said that he was just informed that a memorandum had come down from the director in Manila saying that the only interviews regarding the change in tourist visa policy would have to be given by him, the director. My friend said, the only thing I can tell you is that you have the first 30 days, then the 30 days after that, and then you have to extend every 2 months. After stating that, he finished by saying, you still have up to 3 years. You just have to renew every 2 months now instead of 6. Now, I'm just going to go over some of the highlights of the memo with you, and I'm going to try not to speculate as to what they mean by certain statements because the truth is, I don't know enough to clarify anything. So I'm just sharing this with you as an FYI kind of a thing. And this is just stuff I found online. So apparently, I was just able to piece this together. This is how it starts. In line with national government's thrust to strengthen national security in the country, above-mentioned personnel are reminded of previous memoranda on ensuring strict assessment of applications for tourist visa extensions. Now, this says the personnel whom this memo is addressed to are reminded of previous memoranda on ensuring strict assessment of applications for tourist visa extensions. It goes on to say that all are reminded to conduct strict assessment measures, including but not limited to the following. And then they go on to list what those measures are that they are reminding them of. Well, guys, this line right here tells me that the procedures outlined here are nothing new and have always been in place. Let's go over them quickly. Number 1, in-depth interviews. Carefully interview applicants to verify their reasons for extending their stay, including their itinerary, full addresses, and activities, and document the same in the application forms duly assigned by the evaluator. So you have to tell them something about what you'll be doing with your life here. With regards to addresses, it is my understanding that if there's not a street name or address, as is often the case here in the Philippines, they will allow you to draw a map. Number 2, document review. Ensure all submitted documents are authentic and complete. Require all applicants to properly fill application forms and put in writing reasons for their request for extension. I'm here on an SRRV. If it were me, the most important documents I would bring are IDs, and if it were me, I would take my passport, ACR card, and driver's license. In other words, I would take any pertinent IDs. Number 3, record checks. Conduct necessary system and record checks to identify any red flags or inconsistencies. I read that simply as just be truthful. And when they do a records check, nothing's going to come up that's going to hurt you. Number 4, denials. Deny applications of foreign nationals with suspicious purpose of extending their TVV, that's tourist visa, and submit a report to the commissioner through the undersigned. As I said before, be nice. This is telling them that they can use their own discretion in denying you. So be nice. You are not in a DMV office in the USA. And number 5, reporting. Report applicants with suspicious intent of stay immediately to the commissioner through the undersigned. Don't make anyone angry. Use your common sense. Now, the last paragraph says, in relation to the above, the Chief TVS, Chief SVS, and all ACOs are instructed to submit the name, address, passport copy, and other pertinent details to all tourist visa extension applicants who are extended for more than 1 year every first Friday of the month. And then there's the very last line, for strict compliance, quote unquote. So here's how I interpret this memo. Here's my take on it. And, you know, it's become very controversial to many of us, and it's understandable. These have been the procedures all along. In my opinion, there are only 2 things that are new here. 1, the policy having those here on a tourist visa check in and extend every 2 months rather than every 6 months. And 2, the requirements for the Bureau of Immigration offices to create and submit a list of applicants who have extended for more than 1 year. You know, when I was in the military, this stuff used to happen all the time. We would fall into a routine and relax in the way we carried out certain procedures. This memo is simply a reminder to the Bureau of Immigration officers to tighten up and return to strictly, quote unquote, strictly follow the procedures by doing it by the book. So my friend was right. The only real change is the time at which you have to apply for an extension. That change being from 6 months to 2 months. That and the fact that now the Bureau of Immigration offices have to turn in a monthly list of applicants who have extended for longer than a year. And we don't even know if that's new or not. That could have been the procedure all along. The rest of the memo is controversial not because it's new, but because it's been made public. If you feel you've gotten value out of this video, hit like and subscribe, and send an email with "add me" in the subject line to gallivanting.kendall23@gmail.com so you can receive advanced notification of my upcoming videos. Again, that email address is gallivanting.kendall23@gmail.com. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care of each other and give a great day.